Delhi is fully ready now to host the biggest leaders of the world this weekend. And days after Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Chinese counterpart President Xi Jinping announced their decision to skip the G20 Summit in Delhi, External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has downplayed their absence, stating that Xi and Putin not coming will not impact the summit. Hitting out at the opposition bloc and slamming G20 criticism, Dr. Jaishankar roared that the opposition can stay stuck in 1983 if they cannot praise the progress of their own country. Jaishankar, with all the pride, highlighted how India has a reputation of being a very constructive and stable player and has a great deal of global goodwill.
I think at different points of time in G20, there have been some presidents or prime ministers who, for whatever reason, have chosen not to come themselves. But that country and that country's position is obviously reflected by whoever is the representative on that occasion. So you had some occasions where you had a president or two, sometimes three, who have not themselves come. But I do think my sense from talking to the ministers certainly, and I know the Sherpas are in touch with each other. They are right now trying to hammer out the final document. I think everybody is coming with a great deal of seriousness. There have been G20 summits before. No other G20 presidency made an effort to get together the developing countries who are not on the table and say, please come sit with us, tell us what are your concerns, and we will distill those concerns and place it before the G20. That's a very unique exercise. Nobody has done it before. So if we have taken the trouble, and we meaning here Prime Minister Modi himself, if 125 countries have been consulted, feel today, yes, what we told India has promised us that they will put that issue on the table. I think they have a lot of expectation of India. And as far as the rest of the G20 is concerned, they know that, look, we have always in G20, outside the G20, India has a reputation of being a very constructive player, someone who bridges divides, who kind of somewhere helps to fix problems. So there's a lot of goodwill that we have. If somebody felt that they were most comfortable in Lutyens Delhi or completely comfortable in Vigyan Bhavan, that's their prerogative. That was their world. So yes, you have had summit meetings where the impact of the country probably went 2 kilometers on a good day out of Vigyan Bhavan. This is a different government. It's a different era. It's a different thought process. A Prime Minister felt, and all of us have worked in that direction, that the G20 is something which should be treated as a national endeavor. This is an era where the opportunities can be very global, where the problems also, as we saw during COVID, can be global. So we need to, as part of the transformation of India, we need to create a global awareness in this country, and I think the G20 has been very, very helpful in it. And for those who feel that we should be stuck in 1983, I mean, please, you are welcome to be stuck in 1983. I'm sorry, the country has moved on. We are in 2023. India, that is Bharat. It is there in the Constitution. Please, I would invite everybody to read it. I think when you say Bharat, in a sense, a meaning and a understanding and a connotation that comes with it, and that is reflected in our Constitution as well.